everybody comes to RCC and they're so passionate about something that most people in their lives are not. And they find a sense of belonging in a place that they don't elsewhere. And I think because of that, this sort of heightened, greater than the sum of its parts experience takes place with RCC. And that's what makes everything so magical. Because not only are we working so hard and sacrificing time and energy and money, but it becomes so magical because everybody cares so much about it. And having something, a goal and a project that we're all invested in making our own is what makes it, again, awesome year after year.
One of my favorite things about RCC is being able to have a new concept every year. No one knows what we're going to do, and it a lot of times takes people by surprise that we can just pull a 180 and come up with a completely new production.
What makes RCC special to me is literally RCC has been a home away from my house growing up. I grew up near RCC. I actually got to see the indoor drumline rehearse when I was in 8th grade in 2000. And as soon as I graduated, I made the ensemble. And I basically haven't left the ensemble since. It's been part of my life for almost half my life. My wife marched in RCC, and some of my best friends I got to perform with or teach with at RCC. And it's just special because RCC is always on the edge of creativity. I feel alive when I'm with all the exceptional performers. And I just really can't imagine what my life would be like if I didn't have RCC part of it.
Battered and bruised, and in a million pieces. They've only been abused by all of our own choices. Storm clouds gather in the sky. They're broken, and we do know why. Hoping that we will have the time to live, to change, to breathe.
This is a life on earth. You live and you die. I wanna know its worth. I wanna know the reasons why. Life on earth.
What excites me the most is that we have an opportunity to not only build, it's not building a new RCC, but it's understanding that it's a restart. And we have to honor the traditions and the legacy of the past of RCC. That's just iconic. But at the same time, we're going to have new members and a new culture. And we need to allow those members to also craft the new experience at RCC. And I think that is what excites me the most, is reaching out and finding a way to bring the old and keep the old and the tradition, but develop this new identity with new students who inevitably craft a lot of the culture and identity of the program.
My favorite part of the process with RCC is the visual design process. It really relies on the members to display their talents for us. As we're about to teach a movement of drill or choreography, we really see the talent being displayed from one phrase to another, and we can feed off that. We can do more with it. We can do less with it. We can use individuals. So the members are really a part of the design process. And that, to me, is really fun as a designer, but it's also really fun for the members to be a part of the creative vision.
Take 3. The hell are you laughing at? Take 3.
Absolutely.
Hey, children.
Oh. Get him a...
What are we talking about?
That was a good question. I was trying to remember.
The institution, RCC.
Dang, you been institutionalized?
So for people that don't know,
Yeah.
you actually have to register for that.
You're a student.
You're
You know what I mean? You gotta pay that tuition.
You guys still play outside, right? Like in the courtyards or
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
tennis courts?
If we get lucky, we make a little gym time here and there, but
like,
most
you
of
see
the time,
the
we
other
outside.
organizations, they have all the gym time.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure.
Yeah. But I remember that the gym next to the tennis courts.
Yeah, that place sucks. That place sucks.
Doesn't it suck a lot?
Dude, it was all small.
And then like
sounds
it's booming.
Like yeah.
But then when you come out and play the same show, it's like you win first place all the time. Because everything is so tight.
Yeah, dude, it's a different game now. You know
It's
what I mean?
completely different.
For sure.
Because now it feels like it's super like prestigious. Everything feels prestigious because it's like, well, we earned it. Like this is who we are.
We gotta
back
hold this
then
up.
it was like the drums were all trashed up. It was
Dude.
it was just all about like like just play clean. Just like
onward.
Like I think the closest that felt like that was was a RCC 09.
What was RCC?
That was at the when they were doing that.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Totem. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Like that shit.
For sure.
That was like my inner soul.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like anytime, even with Kilele.
Yeah.
Even with Kilele.
But you're right. It's come such a long way.
It's come such a long way from the costumes to the music to the members
to the culture to the environment.
Everybody's just a lot smarter these days.
Absolutely.
And we love
dude.
y'all.
Absolutely. From the bottom of our hearts.
I think our process at RCC is unique, in particular the visual process and how we put that together. The things that really just excite me and get me just fired up to do it are really the communication and the creativity that we get between Sean Vega, myself, Peter Beckhart, and Zach Carrasco. When we get in our Friday night meetings, kind of the interaction between us. I just absolutely love the way that we bounce off each other, the way we hear each other and compromise and communicate. The ideas really grow and flourish on our Friday nights, and even a member will suggest an idea and we all have a light bulb go off like, yes, that idea is cooler than the ones we came in with, and we'll take a left. And those moments when a new idea is introduced and we all feed off of it and we feed off each other, those are really kind of the glowing special moments. And our Friday nights at RCC seems like most Friday nights we have at least one of those, if not multiple of those. So those Friday nights are just really a magical time for me.
You know, the thing that excites me about RCC's future is what we just learned doing this project as a team. We were tested creatively, emotionally, intellectually, artistically, and I feel like we're all coming out of this different thinkers, in a way more compassionate, more understanding, more aware.
of all the years with RCC, every member we've had has experienced it as a fan first. And I think that when you're watching RCC as a fan or someone who has aspirations to become a part of that, it seems pretty intimidating. It seems like one of those things where you may have trouble seeing yourself doing it, but you know, every performer who's been one of the great ones who've come through the doors of RCC is someone who's started out from that perspective. So I think that if you're someone who's seeing this group for the first time or someone who's experiencing for the first time and you don't see this path for yourself to get there, I think you should rethink that, because I think everyone has started out a little bit uncertain, and the hardest step that someone's taken to becoming one of our members is usually that first one of just deciding you want to do it. So I think it can be intimidating. You can see the history and you can see all the people who have come through the door, and it's easy to want to compare yourself to them, but I think you should compare yourself in hindsight and not compare yourself to them before you get there, because you'd be surprised.
What excites me about RCC's future is that I know it's going to continue on, and the excellence is going to continue on, and the design is going to continue on, because I know who is in charge of it. I know who's running it. And there's no doubt in my mind that things will continue to be great. And for me to be able to see it through a different lens really excites me. It's something that I really look forward to, is seeing it, maybe not knowing that much about it, from a different perspective. I think that it'll be just as wonderful as always.
This has been a different type of storytelling. We've utilizing a medium that provides a lot more freedom in some of the choices we make. Obviously not worrying about competitive restraints has been very fulfilling. The limitless options to design and to perform. And I think that another great thing is that this project is serving as a love letter to not only the membership that had their season ended prematurely in 2020, but to everyone that's ever been a part of RCC and everyone that ever will.